First big update for Palworld. We got incredible news. Let's talk about that. Stay tuned, guys. What's up? I'm Franky Boy. On this channel, I am covering everything regarding open world RPGs such as Palworld. Well, maybe it's more a survival open world game. And yeah, I love the game. I especially love the dragons you can collect in those. Whoa, my Quivan, he looks so sad, or she. I'm not sure. I need to go into the Paldex to check it. We got a first announcement of big updates kicking into Palworld, and I'm super excited to talk about that with you guys. And I think, yeah, we kind of deserve it, right? Sony is already working on getting Palworld to PlayStation, and that comes to no surprise because it's incredibly successful, and I would do the same if I was Sony. Alright, we got some giant updates I found on the website Game2See. It's a German gaming news outlet. Just for clarification, it's my own gaming website, and so of course I'm using my own as a source. Alright. First up, we got 111 pals right now. If you say like sub-genres, we are on 137. And by the way, what's really interesting is that you say numbers like this: 100, 133, and then 7. In Germany, we say 137, which is 107 and 30. It just doesn't make sense, right? And it seems like that's still an origin because we are using the Arabian numbers, and Arabians, they read from right to left. But just one of possible explanations. I just found that super interesting when looking at those numbers. Alright, first up, update time. Dragostrove coming into the game. We already saw him in some footage, and yeah, looks super cute. And why is he not in the game yet? He was in a trailer. Looking forward to that in a game. Also, Boltman should be kicking in. I didn't find him or her yet in the game, though this seems to be in it. Well, not that one right here. This is clearly photoshopped Boltman into a cave, way too big and looking out of place, like the colors and the lighting doesn't match the cave. You can clearly see that. But yeah, there is footage of Boltman, and it's not AI generated by users. It might be by the developers. We don't know that yet. It's still in question if there is AI generated content in that game. And what would Steam say to that, even with a successful title like Palworld? Yep, let's see. We got footage of those, and they will likely be in the game, and that's of course promised by the publisher or developer. New dungeons and raids. Like, going into dungeons is of course not so fun right now, but raids? Yep, I would say yes to that. Going into cooperative raid with 5 friends or so, and then clearing out an incredible boss. That's so much fun, and I would love to do so. Yep, that's where I see myself, and I think that's the content we would all likely enjoy, and I'm hoping that they will add raids pretty soon. I mean, the game is kind of lacking content, kind of not. It's getting me addicted, even though I'm doing the same stuff over and over, and I can't even really explain why I love the game so much. It's just fun, I guess. Next up, PvP fights multiplayer features. So we got co-op right now. This is possible, but it will soon be possible to have PvP arenas, and it will be soon possible to trade pals and have multiplayer raid fights, as stated before. Like an arena, I can totally imagine that. Yeah, makes sense. If you steal from Pokemon, why not steal the good stuff as well? Like, make a round arena and have your pals fight each other, like those, are those called, like, I think, cockfights, right? They were in Far Cry 6, and those were very cruel. If you break it down, like, Pokemon is very cruel as well. But yeah, it's just fictionary and it's pixels, so I guess that's okay. And I love Quivan so much. I think it's one of the best looking pals in the game, and also super strong. If you are wondering where to get Quivan, it's over here. There's a Quivan boss just northwest from the start. Next up, major building system updates. New buildings, new stuff items to make surviving even more interesting, and new structures. Yeah, I would say yes to that. Add more structures. Why not do that? There's no reason at all, and I would love to get some more of those. Like, maybe yet another material would make sense in my opinion, or just more decorations would make sense as well, and all the good stuff. I mean, it's a survival game. You can expand it infinitely. If you break it down to that, you can always invent some new nano mega material and make you build everything out of that, and you will need 10 to 15 hours to even farm one of those materials. Infinite content. Totally possible, and I would kind of enjoy that, because it's always nice to have like super high goals you want to achieve and work towards that, and at some point reach it and be happy about it, and then set your next goal, of course. Yeah, awesome. Next up, crossplay. We have PC and Xbox right now. They're looking into crossplay, of course they are. I mean, Steam is like the majority of the playership. I think Xbox is, if you break it down to all the players in the world, I think Xbox only has a market share of 20%. And PC almost 50%, and the rest is down to PlayStation. Yeah, PC is still like the most spreaded thing, especially under hardcore gamers like I am, I would say. And it just makes sense to get that in. Oh, and I'm freezing actually, because I have my hot weather armor on, right? Oh, and I didn't know at the start. Yeah, you can build like those fires anywhere to use them to warm yourself, but you can also use like just a torch in your hand. Wow. Oh, there's an invasion. Holy crap. Let's get into it. Pokemon, catch them all. Wow, that's a lot of experience. Nice. Hope to reach level 50 at some point. I mean, you can use the cheat console, but kind of destroys the game for you, right? Alright, crossplay, nice. If Sony brings it to PlayStation, even nicer. Mod support, now that's the interesting part, the juicy part. Native mod support via Steam Workshop. It's unclear if that would be possible for Xbox, but mod support is always awesome. Imagine creating your own mods. We already have a lot of mods, and already a mod banned, which is the Pokemon mods. Nintendo actually copyright striked the footage of that on X, on Twitter. They said, nope, that's our content, don't put Pokemon in that game, and of course that's their right. They must be super angry about the game anyways already, so yeah, it would be kind of clear that they would claim their content. And yeah, I mean, it's one thing if you have like similar looking monsters in a game, but it's another thing if you have the exact same ones. So I kind of understand that. And by the way, if you were wondering why I have so many daydreams with me, they have special items to be in your team, and you can just put in 4 in your team and one other monster that you have out, so you will be able to have 5 active at the same time, but only with daydream and some selected others. I wouldn't suggest, I don't know what it's called. Let's see, there's one that collects stuff from the ground, but it just trashes your inventory and you get overweighted all the time. It's a floppy. Wouldn't suggest that one. But yeah, Steam Workshop support, please do so. I would love to do that. And there are already some mods for improved graphics, shaders, reskins of weapons. Quite a lot of stuff is already in the game, and I can imagine that being expanded really fast, because this game is breaking every record. I based my channel on The Witcher 3, this one, and yeah, the top player count for The Witcher 3 on Steam was 100,000 players at the same time. There was like the Witcher hype. Yeah, but now imagine 1.8 million people on this game on Steam at the same time, and they must have sold already like 7 to 8 million of Palworld copies, and yeah, I think they already made their first 100 million bucks. Congratulations. Well deserved, kind of. I like the game. I don't know really why I like it so much. I think it's like the Pokemon fantasy connected to survival, which I both love, but technically speaking, it's not like the best game right now, I would say. And yeah, my gunpowder is just ready. Let's make some cement. Always care, don't make too much of this. They weigh a ton, so you won't be able to move them at all to a box. Or better, place a box right next to your machine where you make the cement. Now I can make some ammo for my rifle. Oh no, I can't. I of course need refined ingots. Yeah, let's farm those. There's always something to do in Palworld, and that's what I love about the game. There's always some new stuff to do and always some old stuff to do, always something keep in mind, and yeah, that's like the most basic motivation, just this one more thing, and then I will go to bed. And yeah, I won't say just this one more thing and then I will finish the video. I will finish the video right now. If you want some tips and tricks for Palworld, check out this video right here, or the other one on the left hand side, for you guys on the right hand side, which might have some content you could enjoy, because it's actually recommended for you guys. And yeah, I will speak to you in the next video on Palworld. Love the game so far, and goodbye.